Well, today is October 4th. It's day 25 post-op, and it's going really well. I just got back from physical therapy. I was actually able to get on the upright bike he had me ride for 6 minutes, so it was like 1.4 miles, just very easy pace, just seeing how that motion felt. It felt okay. And yeah, went well. Yesterday also, I was able to go for my longest walks. In the early afternoon, I went for an 8/10 of a mile walk without crutches. And then later on that evening, I went with my wife and went for another just over 8/10 of a mile walk. And I think that one was a little bit too much because of the first one. So yeah, maybe just 8/10 of a mile walk for right now until I build up some more stamina in the leg and the hip, because it just felt tight and pressure in that hip for the rest of the evening. But today I did also start only one pill of the Eliquis twice a day instead of 2 tablets every morning and every evening. So that's good. And yeah, things are going pretty well. Lungs feel a lot better. Not coughing as much, sleeping pretty well. One thing that's been really good is I had a company send me some CBD products, Neurogen, I believe, Neurogen. They sent some CBD balm and some CBD oil and a CBG gummies. The CBD balm has been great for the leg. When it's been sore and stiff, I'll rub it on the leg, and it helps a lot. Like, it really, I can feel the difference almost instantly. It kind of relieves some of that just pain, or not pain, but just discomfort I'm feeling. The oil as well works really well for sleeping, like too well. Like, the dosage is really high, but I did, I think, like 0.4, I don't know if it's milliliters or whatever, but and that was a lot. Like, my wife's been doing the 0.25, and it's been helping her sleep tremendously, and it's nice. The gummies, I'm not sure. I think they help with maybe a little bit of like relaxation. I've tried them a couple of times. I'm gonna keep trying those, but the balm 100% works great, and so does the oil. So I'll definitely drop a link in the coupon or down in the description below. Try it out. It is expensive, but man, this stuff works. It works really well. Well, I have got to go get to work, and I've got to record a podcast here in a little bit with an awesome lady. Super strong. She's done some really cool things, so it'll be fun to interview her and hear her story. So yeah, anyway, talk to you in a bit. Well, it's day 26 post-op, October 5th, and my wife and I are out for a drive since I can't run in the mountains right now, just trying to check out some of the leaves. The beautiful aspens, nice yellow. And I was able to go to my oldest daughter's soccer game this morning. It's the first soccer game I've been to in about a month almost, because of the surgery. So it was good to be able to see that. Hip's doing okay. It was a little uncomfortable in the restaurant. We went to get some Mexican food, and sitting there was a little uncomfortable, but driving here, it's okay. So I don't know if we'll get out and walk at all, if I can, but we'll see. Well, just out for a little walk, trying to loosen up the leg, because it's kind of tight. After riding in the car yesterday for 3-ish hours, 3.5 hours to go look at leaves, I was in our Subaru and not the van, and the seating position was not very great, so my leg was feeling it yesterday, and I'm a little uncomfortable. So, well, that's cool. There goes 2 C-17s. So trying to loosen it up. I was able to go to church this morning for the first time since surgery, so it's been almost 4 weeks. Today is Sunday, October, I don't know what it is, but it's day 27 of recovery. So I was able to go to church, which was good. I wasn't able to stand up for all of worship, had to sit down and kind of rest the leg, but otherwise, just trying to get some steps in. Motion is lotion. Well, today is officially 4 weeks post-op, 28 days, and it's October 7th, and my wife and I are just out for a little afternoon or morning walk. Decided to try to maybe get a mile in. We'll see how the hip feels. It was feeling a little tired yesterday, to be honest. Not great. So feeling good today though. Feels good. Just realizing now, we were jokingly laughing that I'm old. We're old now. We went for a drive just to see leaves the other day. Now we're on a midday walk, and I started watching a I follow an Instagram channel about Barrel the Squirrel. If you haven't seen Barrel the Squirrel, go look at Barrel the Squirrel. It's pretty cool. But yeah, feeling old. Well, it's October 12th, 33 days post-op out here at Cottonwood Creek Park. My daughter's soccer game is about to start. Trying to finish up the second lap here. Gonna get a little over a mile. And gonna work in some high knees for engaging my hip flexors without putting too much strain on them, but engaging them. So kind of just, yeah, high knees like marching. Feeling pretty good though. I mean, it's definitely getting better every day. Walking down the stairs quickly. You know, I have no pain. It's just I get tightness in the hip after exercising. But yeah, overall, things are going pretty well. You know? Well, today is October 14th, and it's 5 weeks post-op today. So feeling pretty good considering. Really no pain anymore. It's just when I do a lot of walking or maybe PT, I just get like a tightness feeling in the hip. And it's really the best way I can describe it is it feels tight or stiff-ish. But yeah, more tight, I guess, is better. So overall, you know, fine. Saturday I walked about 1.8 miles, and then yesterday walked a little over 2 miles. Today I only did about a mile because I did work on my son's bike, which was actually kind of taxing on the hip because I had to do some bending over and some squatting before I was able to get the bike up higher, and that was not great. But overall, things are going pretty okay, I guess. Well, I figured I would answer a question that I know I certainly had as a guy before surgery, and something I asked my surgeon about. So family, if you don't want to hear, I'm not going to go into details, but if you don't want to hear about being intimate with my spouse, then skip this part. But basically I asked my surgeon, you know, when would I be able to be intimate again with my wife after surgery? And his response was essentially probably 4 to 5 weeks. And if and this is his words, starfish it. Basically just lay on the bed and let her do the work, is what he said. So I figured, you know, that was something important to me to ask as a man. I really wanted to know what to expect. I just, you know, like I said, I'm not going to go into details, but we were able to be intimate in other ways, you know, earlier than that, probably in the second week, maybe even in the third week for sure. Yeah, just kind of got to be creative. We'll say that. Well, good morning. It's October 15th, the day after 5 weeks, the 5th week date. I just wanted to say, basically be vulnerable here, I guess, and be real. But last night I did sleep flat again, or normal, for the first time since surgery. So not propped up on any pillows, nothing under my legs. I did have a knee pillow for when I laid on my right side that took some pressure off of the hips. But basically I've been very nervous about sleeping like that. Like that's, I mean, I guess I kind of maybe had some trauma from that first night where I was in the most amount of pain I've ever been in my entire life sleeping, and I was just very worried that would happen again. It did not, and I did get like tired on the right side sleeping that way, and then I'd have to lay on my back for a little bit. So I did move around a bit more. Probably didn't sleep as well, but hopefully over the coming days I will. And the reason I'm switching right now to this is because we're traveling next week, and I need to be able to sleep in a normal bed without a bunch of pillows. So anyway, just kind of felt silly, you know, feeling nervous about it, but I want to be real, tell you guys everything. So I slept, didn't have any pain, so it was okay. Well, today is October 18th. We're getting close to, I think, the 6 weeks post-op. So a little update. I am driving right now, but went to physical therapy this morning, went really well. We're working in some resistance band stuff now to increase the leg strength. We're doing a lot of like quad specific things, trying to build that strength back. Single leg, like eccentric drops off of like a stair, basically. Things like that. A lot of like manual therapy as well. But it's going well. Walking, you know, 2 miles at a time now. That's going well. You know, pretty, not really having much of a limp anymore. Maybe just a little bit. Still experiencing a little bit of tightness here and there. Sleeping has been difficult. I'm trying to sleep flat on my back and and on my right side with a pillow between the knees, and that's been, I'm getting like just, I guess, fatigue from laying on the side. That's been difficult, but sleeping okay, so that's good, I guess. But I am now seeing a therapist as well. I'm just leaving his office right now. This is our first session, but I am going to go back for some more sessions, specifically around just dealing with everything I've gone through this year and the emotions and toll of being a runner, an athlete, and then not being able to run, and wondering what the future looks like for me if I am going to be able to run again. What with the blood clots, and can I go up in the mountains anymore and run in the mountains like I want to do? But if I fall and get injured or cut myself or hit my head, that could be deadly on blood thinners right now. So there's a lot of stuff going on in my head. So I am seeing a therapist, trying to work through some of that and just see what the future holds. So yeah, I know there's kind of a stigma around there, seeing a therapist and talking to people, and I just hope other men out there will realize that it's not a big deal. Sometimes you gotta talk to somebody, and it's good to do that. It's healthy. Gotta take care of your mental health. So anyway, I'm gonna go drive. I'm about to get on the interstate here in this rain, which is not cool because it doesn't rain much here in Colorado, and for some reason people don't know how to drive in rain, even though they can drive in snow like nobody's business. So anyway, that's what's up for October 18th. Just finished a 2.5 mile walk on the treadmill, furthest yet. Felt fine, felt good. Actually didn't have any pinching feeling or anything. Watching some YouTube videos, and yeah, excited to have a distance PR. 6-week update, and I forgot to record earlier today. I meant to, but didn't. Time got away from me. So yesterday I was able to get on the elliptical that we have I did 10 minutes, and it felt different, just the motion, but didn't hurt, no pain. It felt good afterwards, like the motion felt good. Today I had intended to get on that, but got busy with some other stuff. I did go for a little walk today, but it is 6 weeks today, so feeling good, walking pretty well. We went for a 3-mile walk the other day. And yeah, feeling pretty decent. No more real tightness in the hip, but just maybe a little bit of pressure here and there at times. But yeah, I'm feeling okay. Have physical therapy tomorrow. I'm gonna see what we do. I don't know. And then we got some traveling coming up this week where we'll be going in a plane and traveling, so we'll see how that goes with everything. I don't know. But yeah, so stay tuned for the next episode. Not sure when it will be out. This is weeks 4, 5, and 6. So the next one, not sure, but stay tuned. Got lots more coming as well. So if you haven't seen the last episode of weeks 2 and 3, go back and watch that. It's on your screen. Thanks for all the support. I appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one.